What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Let's kick things off, man. Let's get started. Let me get a tweet out. Let me see here. Let's see. What do we even say today, man? I never know. Dearest, that's Marvel Champions. True Ghost, what the hell? Marvel Champions. It's so weird when it pops up different names. Tail the Boss. Holy crap. Send it up. Whoa. We're going to have ourselves a double. Those came in too close together. The double is happening. Tail the Boss. Stealth Ghost. I hope that you don't mind if you just get in nice and close. A little tight. Alright? That's what I'm about to do. Let me warm up for this a little bit. Alright? Thank you very much. Audio is messed up. Game is glitchy. Is it glitchy? Okay. I don't know how to fix that. We try unplugging and plugging back in. We'll see if this works at all. Wait, is it just the game sound or is it my sound too? I might have to restart the stream or something like that if it's actually messed up. Just the game sound? Did this fix it? Game sound still effy. Huh. Interesting. I don't really know what to do to fix it. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me know if it's still jacked up. If it's jacked up, then I'll have to just silence it. Perfect, it's fixed? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, hold on. Tell the boss. What did you say? Hashtag moist Lakers. Oh, no. Sorry, that was a different comment. You said both hands. But we must have gotten a raid here from the one and only Lakers bodyguard. Lakers bodyguard, thank you very much. Stealth Ghost sent over another buck too, saying, "Hey BG, I've now been awake for 24 hours straight. Going to be like 38 before I can sleep." Good luck with that, dude. I've been there. Hopefully, I don't know. Why are you staying awake so long? I'm curious. What are you up to? All right, let me get a tweet out though before we continue chatting, because there's a lot to do tonight, man. My energy's capped out. I got to do an energy dump. Apocalypse is in the arena. We gotta move. So let's do this thing. Let me see. Don't know what to say. I guess we'll say. Eh? Apocalypse. is Arena. I have no idea what to say today, man. Sometimes you just blank on it. Stealth Ghost sent over another bug just saying I can't sleep. That's the reason why you're going to be up for another 12 hours? You just felt like pulling an all-nighter? Well, I mean, maybe you didn't feel like it, but couldn't sleep and okay. Well, bummer, dude. I mean, I've been there before, just not been able to sleep and then just trying to stay awake till the next day. And then what usually happens is I fall asleep at some point. At some point, I eventually get tired, and then I crash for a while, and then my sleep schedule is just all kinds of jacked up. I'm just gonna leave it like that, man, because I don't know. Screw it, dude. Who cares? P.S. I am now live. Okay. Tweet. Sophisticated tweet right there, man. All right. Andrew said it over Buck. Andrew, thank you very much. Saying, BG, in your video earlier, you said if you take down the Grandmaster, you should have enough tier 5 class colors to rank up a 6-star. I've beaten him, and if I added all my tier 5 class colors frags together, I'd still have less than 1. Well, I said you should have it or be close. With the other things in game, like there's 20% from the monthly, right? There's a bunch more from the other chapters in Act 6 that if you haven't done there, like, you have ways of getting this stuff is what I'm talking about. Of course it's possible to get to the Grandmaster and beat him without having one, but you should have the means to do so, kind of thing. There's also the Abyss, which is arguably dependent on your champions, at least, could arguably be easier to do than a single clear of Act 6. So there's opportunities for it. Pelons for sale. Send over Buck as well. Pelons for sale. Thank you, saying, Pelon, how the beaver are you? Fascinating. Did you like my rating hashtag? Yeah, it was great. Guess whose idea it was? Yes, the burrito that makes you late because of beans. What? Anywho, anywhere. Happy Beaver Pelon birthday. Thank you very much, Pelons for sale, even though it's not my birthday. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's go start some stuff, man. You know what, dude? I'm just going to hit the arena because I'm actually not sure which quest I want to do with this energy. So I'll take a little gander at it later on. You know what I mean? Actually, hold the phone just 1 minute. Free crystal. I knew that was coming up. I had to do that. Also, okay. Still time on level up. Good. I was like, oh god, I forgot about level up again. All right, after stream, I'm going to be writing a note to myself here. Level up, dumbass. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Take care of that afterwards. All right. Stealth Ghost sending over another Buck, though, saying I technically need to wake up in 3 hours. It's just past midnight now, but I'm going to chill in the stream. Well, okay, man. Dude, the lack of sleep. I've been there before, man. It's never fun. I hope it's not the worst thing ever for you. I hope it's not too terrible this time around, at least. Hey there, ho there. What's up, Star? I think that Cavaliers should get a buff with the new title. Nothing big, maybe just access to a new gold crystal and the updated weekly login calendar. Obviously, just less shards. I don't. Personally, man, I don't know. I feel like if you want the upgraded rewards, you got to get the next title. That's kind of the whole point of it. That's like the one thing in this game that doesn't need upgrading, in my opinion. Like, you can upgrade all sorts of areas of the game as time goes on to keep things fresh. But the whole purpose of the progression system is, if you want the better rewards, you got to get in there and you got to get that next title. Lakers, about that time, you were an hour late to your stream because you ate a burrito. When I asked what you were doing, you said, eating a burrito. I figured you were going to start right after. No, I wasn't eating a burrito today. I'm out of the other crucial burrito ingredients. I got to go to the store. I've just been eating lots of beans. Stealth Ghost sent over another buck saying sleep is overrated. Hard disagree with that one too, man. Again, I get way less sleep than I should. It's a problem. I should be sleeping more. And whenever I do actually get sleep, I'm like, why am I not doing this regularly? Sometimes it's not by choice. Oftentimes it's not by choice. But sometimes I'm just like, I'll just stay up. Like a dummy. You said last night you were going to go to the store today. I said a lot of things last night. I will, I'll probably go tomorrow. Kind of need to. So, yeah. BG, have you played Among Us yet? I have not. BG, want to make Colossus my second rank 5, but I'm almost done with 100% Act 5 and already Cav. So, I want to do Labyrinth next. Okay. Is Colossus viable for Labyrinth, or should I put him on hold to rank 5 Starkey? Thanks. Colossus is definitely Labyrinth worthy. Yeah, man, you could do, you could for sure do Labyrinth with Colossus. It's quite powerful for it. So, I don't think there's any reason to hold on him and go with rank 5 Stark Spidey, unless you wanted to tackle Variant 3 or something like that. That'd be the only reason. But otherwise, yeah, Colossus, fantastic choice to rank up. BG, do you think Cyber Monday offers will be affected with the new title? It will suck if it does. I made a video talking about it, included that in there. Short answer, though, is I don't think it will, but no one really knows for sure. Take tomorrow off from work. Did a final post thingy for training yesterday and taking advantage of nothing on my plate from them. Want to sleep for a whole week, star. Oh, hibernation sounds great. Whoa. J-Nick sending over a couple of them Canadian bucks talking about 2 toonies. Wait, no, I believe that's oh, I messed it up. Oh my god, I can't believe I just messed it up. I said 2 toonies. I meant to say 2 loonies. And then I was going to say it was a toonie. Ugh, embarrassing. Saying strike medium, strike whenever, meh. Show mercy? Honestly, yeah, that's how I feel sometimes, man. It's exactly how I feel. Whatever. Unless we're playing volleyball, of course. Jenny, thank you very much for the 2, though. Appreciate it, man. What are the reasons for Abyss? It doesn't show up on the screen. I think of the reasons is I'm not even uncool. You're not even uncool. That means you are cool. Dang, dude. Too cool, perhaps. I don't know what the exact requirements are for Abyss to be showing, but if you're saying you're not uncollected, well, it might be an issue. I'm so happy this guy did not pop a special 3 that whole time. Usually if I opened a 6-star Nexus and got to choose between Captain America Infinity War or Red Guardian, the comment just ends there. Are you just asking which one between the 2? I'd probably say Cap Infinity is the better of the 2 champions. It doesn't necessarily mean that's who you pick. You got to think about what's coming up in the game and all that, and perhaps Red Guardian could be more useful to you, depending on what you're doing. But Yeah, I think Cap Beardo just overall is the better champ. Poop it great. Sending over Buck. Poop it great. Thank you, dude. Saying sup BG, made me rank 5 sassy. Was watching your Act 6.4 stream. Can't remember the map, but has cold snap / diss track path. I said, looks like Sassy would have fun there. Thanks, BG. Dude, that does sound like Sassy would have fun there. That's pretty cool. Thank you for the buck. I do enjoy a Sasquatch. I think I would enjoy using Sasquatch on that path. Stealth Ghost, sending over another buck as well, saying, BG, I'm a big fan of the rank 3 6-star requirements. It makes it so that it separates the endgame players and the non-ones. In what way, though? Because I don't agree with that at all. How do you define endgame? Let's start there. Because I'd say endgame is Abyss. Abyss, Act 6. And then the alliance modes, competitive alliance modes. And all that stuff, you don't need rank 3 champs for. It does separate people, that's for sure. But it feels like an unnecessary separation, in my opinion. But, honestly, like, I don't know. I said this in the video. Honestly, I probably should have just shortened the video and just went, like, meh. Because that's how I feel. It's like, it's not that big a deal, but I don't think it should exist. But at the same time, like, what are you going to do? I mean, how much does it matter? Not a ton. Obviously, it matters some, but not a ton. The rewards that are being updated right now, even if you can't qualify for them, it's not like it makes or breaks your account, but it just feels kind of silly. All right, the shit, sending over bucks. And BG explored uncollected to get enough shards to open a 6-star and pulled 6-star ghost. Will pair nicely with my 5-star ghost and 6-star wasp. Nice, man. You're gonna be double ghost in it. Just watch out for the Ghostbusters. Sorry, terrible joke. Oh, boo myself. But nice, man. Congrats. Good stuff. Why can't people just get their own poop and leave? Oh, wait. It was a previous comment. Brian, tonight at work, some dude made us stay 14 minutes after close because he was shopping. He refused to come up to the front when the store closed. He kept picking stuff out. Dude, at that point, he needs to be forcefully removed, essentially, man. We've had stuff like that in the... well, I only worked in one retail store, but I've also seen it as a late night shopper. They used to go to grocery stores late at night, and actually still do. Actually, I was thinking of a time when it happened in New Jersey, but I've already seen it out here in Washington as well. Where, yeah, they just removed the person. It didn't come down to, like, I'm not saying they picked them up and removed them that way, but I feel like they would have if it came down to it. They wanted to go home, man. You know? They would not let them shop anymore, though. If I remember correctly, in New Jersey, like here at least they let them check out, but if I remember correctly in New Jersey, they just wouldn't let the person pay for their things even. They just said, no, you gotta go. Alright, Stealth Ghost. Last or two for Roboto. Sent over another 2, okay. Check it out. Where's Roboto at? Is it this one? UGA, I did the can't stop, won't stop path in 6.3.1, and Max is awesome for it. Oh yeah, very awesome. I'm guessing that wasn't the comment though. At Stealth Ghost, it also stops people from pushing to clear Act 6, like they did with Cav. You saying like it'll kind of artificially deter them from doing Act 6 until they get a rank 3 6-star? Perhaps. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, in my opinion, it should just not be the way they rolled it out, but like I said, what are you gonna do? Alright, Arcade said over 20 rupees. Okay, thank you very much, dude. Say, Mr. G beat the Grandmaster and X-Collector from Abyss for the Thronebreaker title. Makes more sense, no? I don't know if it does or not. Like, I mean, honestly, it makes the most sense to do it in Act 6 because that's where all the other titles come from. There are no titles. Well, there's titles, but you know what I mean, not progression titles from other content. So it makes the most sense to do it in story still. But they could have certainly done something like that and said, hey, you have to beat Act 6 and you also have to beat the Abyss. If you haven't done both of those things, you ain't getting the title. Which they haven't done. But who knows? They might do that in the future. So what I think could have been cool, and this is something that I said privately. I didn't say it in the video because honestly the video was just getting on to be too long. But what I said privately as kind of feedback to Kabam was I'm not mad at the idea that you'd have like more than one requirement to get the next point of progression in this game, because this is a huge game. There's so many different things to do here, right? Like, why lock it into just one area? You could lock it into one area, but you really don't have to. But what I suggested is like maybe make it more like getting your driver's license, where you have to show 2 forms of identification to get your, you know, like to, you know, like, and different things have like different point levels to them kind of thing. So just allow you to progress how you want. And you have to, like, let's say you're given a list of 5 different things and you have to complete like 2 of those 5 along with beating the Grandmaster or something like that. This way you're not just locked into having to rank 3 a 6-star. So like instead of rank 3ing a 6-star, you could say, well, okay, what if you 100% cleared the content? This way you're not forced into it, but you're clearly proven that you're ready for the next title. Or if you beat the Abyss, or you have just a certain hero rating, a certain hero total base hero rating, things like that. And you wouldn't have to do all of it, but you know. Hold on, what is Laura saying? I'd not allow that poop to happen down here in Tennessee. Wait, hold on. You said last before Pooba? Volleyball? Really, Brian? You know I've been talking to Jackie? Wow. All right. Anywho, hang on. All right. MCOC Invalid sent over a book saying, BG, what year is it? I thought it was 2099. Open 5-star Punisher 2099 and 6-star Guillotine 2099. Bill kabammed. Any use for these 2 champs? Yeah, well, Guillotine 2099 is a great champion. And so you should be happy to pull a 6-star version, especially of a champion that doesn't need to be awakened. So if you're bummed about that pull, I don't know why. It's a great champ. And then the other champion, Punisher, a little bit of a dud. However, soon to be buffed. So we'll have to see after the buff, you know, how the champion's looking. We'll see. All right, Kurama 3113 sent an over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, if cold pizza is the breakfast of champions, is pancake and eggs the dinner of champions? No. Mostly because I don't really like pancakes or eggs. Sorry to all the fans out there, man. I feel like, man, name something good that people enjoy, and it just automatically put me down for a no. on said things. Hell no, dude. Pancakes and eggs? Well, first off, boo. This was supposed to be a joke. Boo. But secondly, unless IHOP wants to sponsor me, because if IHOP wants to sponsor me, I'm interested. I will put an IHOP logo. I'll wear a hat, or I'll just put the logo like right above my head. And I'll give you guys some free coupons. You want some free pancakes? I'll pass them out. A little IHOP sponsorship. What do you guys think about that? I'm excited about the idea. Put me in contact with their marketing department, you know? Alright, Arcade sent it over. Another 20 rupees. Thanks, dude. Slaying. We got a two-part here. Honestly, when you have 5 Battle Realm Bestie titles, you get a brand new title, so they could have added a title for 6.4 and Abyss Completion, and having both titles gives you a new title, and having that title qualified you for the next progression. They could have. They could have done something like that. Definitely could have. They probably can. I can only imagine that they considered different ways to kind of push people forward, move people along, and they probably considered things like that. But maybe they determined that it was too harsh, since it's such long form content that not everybody enjoys doing. Whereas ranking up champions is like, okay, everyone's gonna rank up champions. So I don't know if that was the reasoning. I'm just kind of speculating. And then, oh wait. Okay, I don't know what that's. All right, hey BG, should I grind for Apocalypse or should I wait for Professor X? Who's better between the two? Well, I don't know if one's specifically better. I'd say Apocalypse maybe has more use in the game, but the champions are still a bit new, so it's a little bit hard for me to say. Whether you should grind for the champ or not, it's kind of up to you, man. It's a big score that you're gonna need for Apocalypse. But yeah, I would think Apocalypse would see more use overall in this game. Don't know for sure though. All right, William Gleaves sent it over 5. William, thank you very much. Saying, ABG, how do you stream MCOC to YouTube? What equipment is needed? So what I do is, of course, step 1, have a phone or tablet. And then there's this connector right here. This is a Lightning to HDMI adapter. And then going from that is an HDMI cord, or cable, whatever, that plugs into an Elgato capture card. From there, the Elgato capture card is connected to my computer via USB. And then I use software called OBS that is free to download, and you can it basically, like all the cables going out of my phone into the Elgato into my computer and all that just allows me to connect whatever's on my phone to my computer, and then OBS allows me to take anything that's on my computer and upload it to the world. Now it's a little bit expensive, my setup, if you're looking just to kind of mess around, just try it out kind of thing. I would not recommend that as your first way to do it. There's some free software out there well, free trials of software. If you have a decent Wi-Fi connection, at least. I used to use Air Server, which I mean, buying the software isn't that expensive either. It's like $15, and then all you have to do is connect. You know, that software allows you to connect your phone to your computer, and yeah, then you still use OBS, but beyond that, you're kind of good to go. There may be other ways too, that if you wanted to, you know, search on YouTube or something like that, they can maybe help you set up other ways. But those are the two ways that I've streamed before. So, hope that helps, man. Thank you very much for the 5. All right, he's going to be looking like a NASCAR driver on these podcasts. Mango Tango, McDonald's, IHOP, Raid Shadow Legends. They're all sponsorships he's talked about. Yeah, man. You get all that stuff. And Ninja Turtles. They're not paying me, but I just like the Ninja Turtles, so. All right, Stealth Ghost. Send over to saying last 2. All right, let me see. I want to revise it to rank 3 or tier 5 class catalyst in inventory. Problem with CAV difficulty is that hold on. That we're to ends of the spectrum. 2 ends of the spectrum, you say? Okay. We're 2 ends of the spectrum. One with rank 3 6 stars as top, and one as rank 4 5 stars. Bam got a lot of negative feedback from Cav because it was too hard for the players who just got Cav. If you don't slow this end of the spectrum, the same problem will happen with future content. Yeah, I don't know if I'm buying it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know necessarily how this changes that. Because here's the thing. They're not going to add a Throne Breaker monthly difficulty. You know what I mean? It's just not happening. Like, we just got the Cav difficulty. And yeah, it might have been, I don't know, it might have been a bit much for players who just got Cav or something like that. But even then, I don't know, like their whole setup, their whole setup for Cav, or what they had stated, at least their goals, was to make one path, like the single clear path, for players who just got Cav, have an easy path for them, and then have the 100% be something that is more suited for the players who essentially would be Throne Breakers or approaching Throne Breaker status. And I think there's some ways that they can tweak that. Like I said, they like lowering the boss health on the easy path by about 25 total % health. I think that would help those players out, and I'm not sure if much else is needed. But if you just try to slow someone down by not giving them the title for not having a champion ranked up, I don't think that actually does anything. Because here's the thing, if I didn't have a champion ranked up, what is my goal in the game? Well, my goal is to complete that content. Like I'm doing the exact same thing as somebody who would have the champion ranked up, except I just wouldn't have a champion ranked up, kind of thing. Like it's the exact same. So I don't know. I just don't see a valid reason for it. Not one that I agree with, at least. I understand, players have different opinions and all that, and that's cool. But I haven't heard one that I agree with yet as to why they're doing it. All right, Nightbat214 sending over Buck, saying, "Hey lags." Hold on, there's probably the other one. ABG, have you ever thought about trying to put up Corvus against either Sinister or Ebony Maw? I did both in War I am an idiot. Rip, dude. Yeah, that is not a fun experience. Have fun using your light attack, your one light attack that that doesn't crit. I don't know if I've ever used those champions in those matchups. I might have. No, I've probably done it at least once, man, without realizing, like, oh god, why did I do this? But no big ones that stand out, at least. But rip, dude. All right, Joshua Coates sending over £1. Joshua, thank you. Where are you at? Who would you rank 5? Sim Supreme, Sorcerer Supreme, or Dr. Voodoo? Sim is unduped. The other are duped. Thanks in advance. Okay. Tough question to answer, man. All three of those champs have their uses. I like Sorcerer Supreme the most out of those champions, and that's probably who I'd recommend going with. But let's talk about the others a little bit here. So Voodoo is really strong in Variant 5. And honestly, if Variant 5 was your next goal, you might be able to save enough resources by going with someone like Voodoo to, you know, to justify it. Because he's not only useful in that content, he'll be used elsewhere. But maybe not as much as the other two champs, depending on, you know, your play style and all that. Sim Supreme, very powerful champion. I used Sim Supreme to take down the 6.2.6 champion boss. I used Symbiote Supreme to handle some difficult Hyperions. I used him, I think there's a Medusa boss in 6.3 that you need to apply bleeds, and you know, Sim Supreme's fantastic in that situation. There's a lot of use for Sim Supreme, even if he's not the champion they use all the time. So yeah, honestly, you could go with any of those three champions, but the reason why I favor Sorcerer Supreme over all of them is just because I think Sorcerer Supreme's the better overall champion. Has reliable healing, has the slow debuff, which very few champions actually have. Has armor breaks. I don't know. I just like the champion the most, I guess. But yeah, personally, I would, like, if you didn't have a specific goal in mind, then I would say Sorcerer Supreme. But if you do have something specific in mind, then, you know, always rank for the content that you're going up against. What's up, Lags? You going for APOC? I am not, dude. The cutoffs, I have a feeling they're going to be very high. Don't know for sure that he's pushing 80 mil, but I'm thinking he will. David GK sending over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying undupe 6-star name or worth anything. Rank 2 question mark. I would say probably not. His awaken ability is the primary reason for using Namor. He can be played unawakened. He can still deal crazy burst damage with his specials and things like that, but a lot of champions can deal good damage. Namor is really about his awaken ability. So it's a great pull. I would love to pull a 6-star Namor myself. So yeah, congrats on the good pull, but yeah, he is one of those pretty much needs to be awakened kind of champions. BJ, I can give you a nice couple paragraphs on this if you want. A nice couple paragraphs on what exactly? Where's the last one? Actually, I have a Word doc open so I can copy paste my comment. Wait, a rank 3 does give a hard cutoff, so people can't just push through and get the title without learning how things work in the game and force you to play not just story, but the variants and Abyss. Is it necessary though? Like, the variant content is so rewarding that it'd be crazy for you to just push through and defeat the Grandmaster without doing the variants. Like, I don't know, man. Again, I just kind of disagree. I get the perspective, but I just disagree. Simple as that. I don't think it's a necessary thing. I hate to... I don't know if I want to take it there. Well, screw it. I already started the thought. I'm definitely not one of the... what's it called? I'm definitely not part of the everything's a money grab mentality of summoners. That, you know, some people have that attitude, is that, oh, everything's just about money. Money. And of course, yeah, Kabam, you know, they're not doing this for free. Of course they're making money, right? But most things, I feel like, yeah, they're trying to make a kick-ass awesome game because they know that if the game is awesome, people are going to play it and people are going to be willing to spend money, and it's kind of everybody wins situation, right? I don't know if this is a businessy kind of update to the game or not. Maybe there is a very valid reason, or maybe I'm just wrong when I think it's not necessary to do this. But the way I feel, at least, is like somebody's gonna think I need a rank 3 and I'm no longer playing Alliance Quest, or I can't play map 7, which would give tier 5 class chaos fragments. I'm uninterested in the challenge modes for Cavalier difficulty to get the extra there. Not interested in the Abyss, not interested in blah blah blah, all these different ways that you can actually get tier 5 class catalyst. But because they needed to get the next title, maybe they'll be more inclined to pick up the offer and get their rank 3 that way. Again, man, I could be wrong. I hate to have that attitude. I actually really hate having that sort of attitude when it comes to games and spending and stuff like that, but that's the way it feels to me. Like, this is just maybe, possibly, a way to push players into grabbing that offer, because there's 2 requirements to get the title, and one of them could be purchased. I mean, technically you could purchase both if you're willing to purchase a mountain of units type of thing, but, you know, for the most part, whether you're buying units or not, it's the other one is like still earned. You know what I mean? Stroking my saber, sending over a buck saying, hey BG, what are your thoughts on Thronebreaker title? You should make a video on it. Good idea. Maybe I will make a video on it. A second one. I mean, it's fine to talk about it though. Like, I did make a video on it, but I also did say in the video we can discuss during the live streams, you know? It's kind of half the point of these streams. Not a big fan of the rank 3 requirement, as I feel like it could force a rank up on someone. Yep, exactly. Feels forced. Brian, what do you think of Apocalypse's Special 3? A little underwhelming. It should have been more like the scene in Terminator 2, where you see the Terminator step on the skull. Yeah, I'll agree. It's not bad, but they probably could have done a little bit more with it in comparison to some of the crazier Special 3s out there. I think the rest of Apocalypse kind of makes up for it. I know you're not a big fan of his character model, but I personally like his model. I'm not super blown away by his Special 3 or anything, but yeah, I do like his regular model. I like the pyramid kind of shield that he has. His special attacks I think are cool. His heavy attack, all that stuff. But the L3, they could have maybe spiced it up just a tad. They might not have wanted to step on this skull, though. I don't remember that scene in Terminator 2, but that might be like a little Mortal Kombat-esque, man, like a fatality where they actually show like the X-ray and all that. That might have been a bit much for this game. Actually hear the crunch or something. Ooh. Xavier Hickson said over 2. Xavier, thank you very much. Saying, yo, BG, I just got Platinum Pool. How lucky am I? Probably pretty damn lucky, man. I think there's only like 2 people in my alliance that have him or something. And there's not that many people out there with Platinum Pool. So I'd say you're pretty lucky, man. I think there's going to be more opportunities to get him still. If I'm not mistaken, there should be. So, yeah, it is really cool that you have them now. There's gonna be more that join the Platinum Pool Club. But you are definitely you're early, man. You showed up early, or Platinum Pool showed up early at least in your roster. But that's awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm a little bit worried about getting Platinum Pool since. Like one of the ways to get the parts was in the Black ISO market, so I'm hoping that I get lucky when I finally do open up the crystals for them and stuff and get the parts that I need and all that. But yeah, man, congrats and thank you for the 2.
Man loves bees.
If it is the RNG, we can't get rid of that. Is the nature of the beast. The RNG is great in this game, but well, I enjoy it at least. I know some people don't like the RNG factor to it very much, but I personally love the RNG in this game. But I don't think your progression should be based on it. You know, like if you can force your way through content by using less than the ideal champion for a piece of content because RNG didn't go your way once. Well, then you shouldn't be screwed over by it a second time. You know what I mean? You're already punished for not pulling the champion that you want by having to do it the hard way. And then they want to set you further back by making you rank up a champion potentially. Like I said, it's really not that big of a deal because most people, they have the opportunities and stuff like that, but there are going to be people that get screwed over by it, and it feels like an unnecessary thing. You know, there's always somebody that's getting screwed in some way, but I feel like there's at least a justifiable reason to create that situation, whereas this one, it's just like, I don't get it. Why is this even a thing? But all right, Ronan, dude, what's up, Ronan? Long time no see, man. Hope all is well. Sending over 15 big ones too. Thanks, dude. Saying, hey, BG, what are your thoughts on the the Stormbreaker title? Just beat Act 6, so check mark there. For a 6-star rank 3, what are your thoughts on 3-star Spark Spider-Man as an option? Really, dude? If yes, what do you think he will go for in the arena? Well, I'd say no. So now I don't have to answer your arena question. Ha! Take that. I feel bad though. The arena, he's gonna go for 12. Just 12 points. Oh man. All right, stroking my saber saying, Buck Ronan. Thank you again, dude. Stroking my saber saying, tweet, share. What do we got? What do we get? Shoot in. Let me see. Stroking my saber. I'm going to be doing my initial clear of Abyss this weekend. Hoping I get good RNG and get a tier 5 class cutout for either Mystic, Cosmic, or Science. And then I get to become Thronebreaker. All right, man. Good luck. Hold on. Mystic, Cosmic, or Science. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you definitely got the Cosmic options. I got this little dude right here for Science. And I'm guessing you'd go Diablo for Mystic? Clearly Diablo for Mystic. Yeah, man. Good luck. I hope you get what you're going for. Good luck. Gee, what if they added a full tier 3 car crystals? Tier 3 catalyst crystals, it must be. I'm sorry. Full tier 3 cat crystals to Act 6 completion rewards, 2 birds. The Act 6 rewards, in my opinion, are looking pretty good already. I don't know if they necessarily need to add to it. I mean, there's an argument for it, I guess, if they're updating the title requirements, I guess. But yeah, like I said, in my opinion, they should have just not done that. But no, I don't think you need to do that. The rewards here are already pretty darn good with all they give you, all the rank up gems and stuff like that. Like, you might not be able to get a full tier 5 class catalyst if you just kind of blitz the completion of the act, right? But you get so many shards and so many rank up gems and things like that. They could use those materials to then, you know, knock out other content and get it. We don't need everything in the same game mode. Kind of similar to like you know, when people talk about upgrading the arenas. We don't need everything in the arenas. The arenas are already very rewarding. We can distribute that stuff elsewhere. Kind of thing. Ryan Cole 911. I sneezed only once. Ah! If you don't sneeze in the next 20 minutes, I will. Keep me posted. ABG just finished 6.2.6 and got a Mystic 3-4 gem, but no Mystics to take up. First world MCOC problem? Perhaps. Yeah, with the rank up gems, it's like that. Sometimes you gotta stash them for a bit. Who's the best person to use my tech gem on? Who do you got? When it comes to awakening gems, I'm gonna give you my standard answer. It's less about finding a champion that's worthy of being awakened and more about finding a champion that's gonna, you know, if they were awakened, would have a big impact on you. I'm wording it kind of poorly here, but what I'm trying to say is think about, if you awaken a champ, is that going to allow you to get through some content that you're otherwise unable to get through? Or if you are able to get through the content already, is it going to save you a bunch of resources and things like that? Because there's a lot of champions that are worth awakening. You don't want to just go with whoever people put at the top of their lists. Because whoever's at the top of the list might not help you in the content you're looking to do. You know? Like, if you're looking to do Variant 2, for example, as good as Ghost is, she wouldn't be the answer. Stone Cold Steve Austin sent over 316. Thank you, dude. Saying, Brian, how the hell are you? You're right. I am going to kick your ass at SummerSlam. Bring it. But enough about that. I hope you have a happy birthday because Stone Cold said so. Peon Dingus Lord Supreme the 14th. Wow, dude. Looking like a Super Bowl right there with the XX IV. Can we just talk about for a minute how I thought I was in a different arena too? I totally joined the wrong arena, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep going here as if I meant to do it. No biggie. All right, Easy sending over a $1.50 with a hot dog. Thanks, dude. Saying, BG, when are you gonna start practicing Quake? I want to play along. Took mine from rank 3 to rank 5 today. Nice, dude. I have no idea when I'm gonna start using Quake. I'll probably put it off as long as possible, to be honest. I really hate the champion. Super powerful, and that's the reason why I need to play her. But I feel like I'm not going to enjoy playing the champion pretty much. So yeah, not looking forward to it, but at some point I gotta do it. So we'll see. At one point I was waiting and to see if I would get like a science rank up gem from the variants to give to her, but then I didn't from variant 4, and now we just have the generic one, so I don't really have an excuse. So should probably just do it. Brian, Hulk was a horseman of apocalypse at one point. Thoughts? Missed synergy opportunity? You know, I think that actually came up in the discussions, like the early feedback that some of the CCP people were given the devs, and I don't remember their exact answer, but it was something along the lines of like they knew that, but they wanted to keep it more towards like the mutants or something like that. So yeah, I don't know what category you want to put that in. Missed opportunity or just design choice, or you know, but I'm pretty sure Kabam was aware of that at least. Oh, come on, Guillotine, why are you so passive when I need to heavy attack you? Ugh, it's the worst fighting these champions that are still passive, even when I should be done with the infinite streak, or on the good part of it. ABG, would Proxima or Hyperion be worth using a Cosmic Awakening gem on? I only have around 10 5-stars and am in Act 5. I'd recommend Awakening Hyperion. He's a beast of a champ. He can be played unawakened, but his awakened ability is very noticeable, so I'd go with Hype. What the fudge is up, Bri Guy? What up, J Divine? If an obese king sits on a chair on the second floor in a castle and falls through the chair to the first floor of the palace, what is that? Throne breaking. Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay. No. Boo. Terrible. Take a lap. Is it possible for you to enjoy the wrong arena, BG? Fuzzled? Wait, to enjoy it? Or did you just mean join it? Or what? Well, I thought I was in the 6-star arena, because I haven't run my 6 stars today, so I wanted to put them on cooldown, basically. But yeah, I'm in the 4-star featured rather than the 5-star featured. It's probably worth just going and do right now, but I don't know. I'm already here. It's nice. I like it here. No, I really should do it though. All right, let's go switch arenas, I guess, after this round. Should I? F it, I'm staying put, man. I don't care. I'll run the 6 stars tomorrow. Whatever. Reckon Kabam waited for you to rank 3 a champ so they can say for sure say, but hey guys, free to play players can get a rank 3s. I don't think that's, I think that was just a coincidence. I think that was very much so a coincidence. These decisions, I mean, I don't know how long it takes them. No, let's go to different, whatever. I don't know how long it takes them to make these decisions, but I imagine they put a lot of thought into stuff like this. Although, so, okay. If I didn't awaken Torch, I was still planning on rank 3ing Torch anyway. So this wouldn't really have changed much for me, other than it would have just kind of forced my hand. But I was already planning on rank 3ing Torch to help out with my next Abyss run. So it ended up not being a big deal for me, but it was close to being a big deal for me, because my other option for rank 3 would have been, I guess, Omega Red, but I wouldn't be able to use Omega Red until I got more SIGs in him. So I would have done it, but it would not have felt good. Like, I'm trying to save that mutant catalyst to give myself a better prestige option. So the whole thing, it just feels weird. Very, very strange. All right, MCOC invalid. Send it over, Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying BG, not sure if you were there, but do you remember last year's NYCC MCOC tourney where MCOC used She-Hulk? Oh, I was there, dude. I saw it. I was there, by the way, and it was some crazy gameplay. It was some very crazy gameplay. Super impressive, man. I mean, the way he approached that fight would have been impressive for just an at-home recording. But the fact that he did that live on stage, on the main Marvel stage, at that, we're not talking about just the MCOC booth. We're talking about on stage for everyone to see, even people who don't play this game walking by. And yeah, I was trying to think. I was about to say I was talking to like one of the security guys from like a different booth or something like that, but I think that was during the Summoner Showdown, where the you know, MSD was part of like the regular tourney. But it was pretty awesome, man. I remember talking to this guy. I think he was security. I don't remember exactly, but I want to say he was security. And you know, he didn't play MCOC, but he just loved the atmosphere, man. The tourney atmosphere was awesome. Just talking to him a bit. ABG, I was on Arena against you. Couldn't believe. Check your tweet. I swear, if this is you a picture winning, though, it must be photoshopped. I believe that we were in the arena together, but actually, I don't even see a tweet from you. Check your settings. Make sure you're not on private or anything like that for your tweets, because I don't have anything here. PG, is Sorcerer Supreme unique enough in comparison to mystics like Doom, Magic, Sim Supreme, and Claire that she's worth awakening and ranking up, even when you have those other champs ranked up? So, as always, again, you don't want to think about if the champion is worth it or not. You want to think about, do you need that champion right now? With having all of those mystic champions, there's likely not many situations that you would need Sorcerer Supreme for. Sorcerer Supreme does have the slow ability, the slow debuff, right? So I'm not saying those situations don't exist at all. I'm just saying you personally might not run into that situation. Like some of my alliance mates have those champions ranked up, and they'll use Sorcerer Supreme in war still, because it makes sense to use that champion there. So again, think about the situations you are facing. Will awakening Sorcerer Supreme help you there? Rather than thinking about, oh, is this champion worth it? They seem like a powerful champion and I have this gem, so hey, what the hey, let me just go ahead and pop this sucker. Do not think that way. This game is not a best champion list. Cannot be approached that way. I mean, it can be approached that way if you want, but I'm just saying I don't recommend it. Stroking my saber, sending over a couple of bucks with the on-set chair, director's chair. All right, what we got here? Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, did you hear the unfortunate news? The man who invented Velcro died. RIP. Get it? Because that's the sound Velcro makes. Disrespectful. Knee slapper. I need friends. What you need is a boo guard, cause boo, dude, boo, boo. Thank you for the 2 though. But I think it's worth going for the last milestone. consistently in level up due to the updated rewards? Probably. Let me take another look at them, but I want to say probably. Like, actually, let me revise that answer. If you think that you can consistently do it, because it's probably still worth just going for the units if you don't think you'll have the gold or the ISO or whatever resources that you need to consistently hit that milestone. But let me take a look. Okay. It's more points. Did they update the point value though? They did, right? 6-star champions used to not give this many points. 5 stars, it looks like they're updated as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the values were, but they look to be updated. Okay. So, yeah, because of the solo crystal shards, tier 2 alpha, the uncollected gold crystals, the 5-star generic 6 stone, yeah, man, it'd be worth it if you can consistently pull it off. That said, like I said, if you're unable to consistently do it, try your best to make sure that you are regularly getting the 25 units, and don't worry about the final milestone. But yeah, I'd say it's worth shooting for as long as you could swing it. You know what? Let me hop in AQ. I'm only going to be able to do one fight, but before I forget about it, I want to make sure that it's done and then I can forget about AQ for kind of the rest of the night. Okay. We're going down. And we're going down, but really it's Ghost Rider that's going down, dude. I don't know if you spoke on this already, but I'm loving this solo event rewards. Seems like they come much quicker. Dude, the updated rewards are ridiculous, man. They're so good. I've only talked about it during live streams. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where I mentioned this yesterday, where like it feels like it's unnecessary to make a video talking about it, because I feel like it should just be a universally loved update. And what's there to say? Yeah, this is great. At the end, thank you for watching, see you in the next one. But then I also said, well, I'm sure there's going to be people out there that still don't like the update for one reason or another, and then there's also people that are just curious. Maybe they're not playing the game at the moment, but they're still watching videos to kind of keep up with things. I've done that for plenty of games in the past. As a matter of fact, I still do that for games. I don't keep up to date like super regularly with Diablo 3. I have no desire to play that game ever again, to be totally honest, man. Zero. But I guess because I'm just involved with like I do pay attention to some like Diablo 4 things. I don't know why. I don't even know why I bother. Honestly, man, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy Diablo 4 either, but I feel like since Diablo 2 is my favorite game of all time, I gotta at least give them another try to redeem themselves. But because of that, I actually keep up to date a little bit with some Diablo 3 news. There's other examples, but yeah. Okay, Speed Up D sending over a buck saying, I love you. Speed Up D. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support as always, dude. Yeah, the solo events are kick-ass. The only thing missing is a 6-star sig to close that gap. Free to play. Huge plus. Hope they add one going forward. So, about the 6-star sig. In the past, I would have agreed. Here's why I don't necessarily think that a 6-star sig should be in there. First off, the 5-star sig stone, that should have been in there a while ago. It's awesome that they're there now, but it's like what took so long, you know? The 6-star sig, because it is such a valuable resource, we need it in the game. We absolutely need a way to get 6-star sig stones outside of offers. But because it's such a powerful resource, I think it would be more justified to put it somewhere else. These solo events, like imagine getting the most powerful catalyst or something like that, just for leveling up your champion or something. Like at a certain point, it doesn't really make sense, right? We're missing this resource, and I think our brains naturally are like, well, we're getting some sig stones here, and the rewards need updating, so yeah, let's crank it up, man. Let's put the 6-star version in there too. I don't think it really makes sense though, because of how valuable they are, to just say, well, okay, I'm gonna go fight in Road to the Labyrinth. I'm gonna do a dozen fights over there, and get the 6-star sig stone or something. You know what I mean? So we need them, and I don't know the exact best way to introduce them to the game, but we certainly need them somewhere. I don't really want to put them in the arena because of what I said before too, where the arena is already so packed with resources. Doesn't make sense to put them there. I mean, the incursions is an area of the game that I've always said I would have wanted to, you know, I want to see that there. My view of the incursions is definitely different than what the devs want to do, and probably different than what you guys would want to see too. I don't know. My idea for the incursions was to treat it like a training ground for your champions. And just like in any RPG, when you play with that character, let's say Pokemon or something like that, right? You play with your Pokemon, what happens at the end? You gain some experience. So you play with your play with your champions in the incursions, and you level up. Except in this case, leveling up is gaining some sig stones. And you know, there's ways to limit that so that it can't be abused, and you know, you can't just literally play 24 hours a day and then max out all your champions or something like that. You'd have to put some kind of limit on it, but at least it would encourage you to play with different characters. And I mean, the incursions, they get tough, but they're forgiving enough where you get all these hacks and stuff like that, that I think it'd be a fun way to kind of get you to play this champion and get more involved with them, rather than being like, all right, this guy's for prestige, this guy's for defense, I'm never gonna play them. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of what I always want to see for 6-star sig stones. But all right, huzzah, 85 sent it over, one of them Australian bucks saying, BG, you should 100% make a 10-second video about it. Title is reviewing the new solo event rewards. Just being big head mode, looking straight in the camera, say they're great, then outro. Maybe I should do that, but then also make it look like Kabam's kidnapped me. like I'm in I'm being held hostage by Kabam. I'm like sweating profusely, like shaking a bit. I don't know. I feel like I could have some fun with that. But yeah, at the same time, too much work. I don't know, man. It is a funny idea, but we'll see. There's a bunch of other videos I want to make too. I always say that though, right? It's just other videos are actually hard to make, where like these little news videos, they're like super easy. But it's also to me it's more fun to talk about that stuff during live streams. So it's kind of weird making videos about it, because then I feel like it almost takes away some of the conversation from the live streams. But then not everyone goes to live streams, and some people just want that boiled down you know, 10-minute version, or they want the 2-minute version, but I give them the 10-minute version. So yeah, I don't know. Not gonna lie, I was very angry when I first heard the announcement about the next progression title. Your video put things in perspective. Not a race, just a sprint. Yeah, man, just a sprint. It's still very weird to me that they're doing this, but whatever. Did your suicide's good for Abyss? Going to be using most of the horsemen. So suicides, it's all about your champions, not the content. They don't affect the content. They affect your actual champions. So if your champions are suicide friendly, then they could be good for it. With the case of the horsemen, they're good for some and not good for others. Suicides can be nice to use with Aegon. I don't think you ideally want to run them with Torch. Doom, I'm actually not sure. I don't think you want to run them with Doom, right? You already gained so much plus attack from his level 3 anyway, and to be taking that damage when spamming your special 1 stuff, probably wouldn't want that, right? Who else then we have? Is Nick Fury the 4th one? Dude, look at this man, Mr. Magoo in it again. I don't even remember the exact 4 horsemen. I gave up on that idea. But it's Fury, right? Ideally, I would say you don't really want to be running them with Fury either. You can get away with it for all 4 of these champions, but I think in like their best case scenarios, you probably don't want to have suicides for like 3 out of the 4. Some with more experience can maybe add to this, because since I don't have those champions, or all of those champions at least, I don't have half of them. I don't know for sure what people do. So yeah, some of you guys would for sure know better than me on this one. Have you ever ranked up a champ just for fun because you enjoy playing them and they're a cool champ? Ever? All the time, dude. Yeah. I ranked up Joe Fixit back in the day. I actually think Joe Fixit's pretty sweet. His numbers are just a bit low, but honestly, like the idea of Joe Fixit, I like his abilities. I actually really like his abilities. He's got one of the essential immunities with poison immunity, right? I like his kind of randomness, but a way to reset the randomness in fight type of abilities. One is a heal, the other is a debuff. I don't remember exactly what it does, and then the other I think enhances your crits or something like that. I don't remember, but his abilities aren't bad. The numbers are just too low though when it comes down to it, so you don't really have a reason to play the champion. But he's a good case for a champion that I mean, maybe by today's standards he might feel a little bit lacking or something like that, even if you buffed his damage. But in the past, he had a lot more going for him than 90% of the champions in the game. It's just the numbers were just a bit low. That's all it was. But yeah, Joe Fixit. I mean, a bunch of 4-star champions, but I don't know if those count these days. In terms of higher level champions, I mean, Man-Thing wasn't exactly just for fun. He did have a purpose too. Venom the Duck, I don't know if I had a real purpose for Venom the Duck. I think he was just for fun. I've always wanted to rank 2 my 6-star Gamora, and I'll probably do that at some point. That'll be a just for fun rank up, because I have no actual reason to play a 6-star Gamora. But I really enjoy playing Gamora, actually. I think she's really cool. I'll probably rank up a bunch of other champions before that happens, but yeah, there are times. Venompool is the same for me, just needs a tweak for that fun, random yet strong abilities. Yeah, you know, Venompool, he wasn't that bad at one point in time. He was never amazing, and because you know, of course, over time as champions get stronger, he's only fallen off that much more. But he wasn't that bad at one point in time. Like his special one, the bleed damage of it, pretty solid. And he could eat buffs too, I believe, right? Yeah, I think it's like a weaker version of Venoms or something. I don't remember exactly now. But he wasn't terrible. Usually, should I go for 5-star dual crystal or basic? If you don't have too many champions in your too many 5-star champions in your roster, just go with the basic. It'd be kind of hard to figure out the best dual class crystal to go for, you know, just because you still need so many champs. So you just go basic to keep things simple. Bro, I'm your fan. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let me time out. Someone Hunter can't have all the fun. Oh man, is there a lot of people getting timed out? Or no, it looks like just one guy. Okay, that's good. Kabam just added the Cavalier selected things to the solo objectives, so maybe eventually the solo objectives will have Thronebreaker selectors for 6-star resources. Eventually, it might be okay to add the SIGs there, but I feel like that'd be pretty far away from the solo events. But we do need them, like, today. Like, months ago, as a matter of fact. A year ago, we needed a way to get 6-star SIG stones. Maybe a year is too long. But I would say... I'd say, like almost a year ago. Like... At least as early as January of this year, we needed a way to get 6-star SIG stones. Doesn't have to be like, it didn't have to be a ton, but like now the 10 that we get from the Cav difficulty doesn't feel like it's enough. Whereas maybe back in January, maybe that would have been enough, and then, you know, throughout the summer, maybe added a different way to kind of permanently target them. I don't know. They could straight up just make them for units, and I'd be okay with it. Well, is that the best either? Yeah, I guess it's not the best if they made them just for units. Because now I think about it, that really does just incentivize grinding the arena that much more. Since that's where you get most units without spending, right? So... I mean, they certainly could have done that in addition to other things. The bottom line is we need something. Did you get Platinum Pool? I did not. I actually have not even opened up any Platinum Pool crystals or anything like that. So I don't even know how far away I am from it. Hey BG, will Sunspot be okay for Act 5.1.6? Yeah, man, Sunspot's great for that content. That's what I used on my McFabio account and did the bulk of my fights with Sunspot. I used some other champions in that quest too. If I'm not mistaken, there's like an Iceman that I think I used my Infinity Man for or something like that. But yeah, there's nothing stopping you using Sunspot for that quest. Since you're reading comments now, I have 10 units, BG. Shed a tear for me. Hunter, what happened? The Apocalypse Crystals? No, dude. You were doing so good. Oh, man. And no luck. Rip. YouTube is being a dick. I can't get any live stream to play. Really? Live stream isn't going for you? Well, if it's not going for you, I guess you can't hear this. But dang, that's weird. It's a bummer. Open some in the stream. Me? Cav crystals? No. No. Even when they discount them. No. No, I'm good. Does Professor X need to be awakened? Pigeon Toe, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about Professor X to tell you definitively if he needs to be awakened or not. So, sorry about that, but I don't have enough experience with the dude. Usually then will you bring back McFabio? When? McFabio's not coming back either way, but I don't know what you're referring to when you say then. McFabio, he's done, man. He's retired. I'll start another account at some point, but it won't be McFabio. Now with the new Thronebreaker, BG gonna actually open some calves? Nope. I'm most certainly not. Apocalypse spanked me hard with the bad RNG, I'm afraid. Rip. BG pulled red max yesterday. Ooh, congrats. Gonna help me a lot with tier 4 weapon X. Yeah, man. Nice. Good stuff. BG, should I max out my 3-star Apocalypse or Mole Man Apocalypse? Definitely between those two. Oh, not even close. Oh, not Cav. Platinum Pool. Open the crystals for Platinum Pool. No, I'm gonna keep saving them for right now. My bad. I thought you were talking about Cavs, but either way, I'm gonna keep saving them for the time being. Let's go, Doom. Whoops. Wow, I almost got away with that. I didn't think I was gonna have any time to back up, but I did. The rare Red Skull Special 3, ladies and gentlemen. The power of the cube, dude. Just dominating Doom. What is the power of that cube again? Like from a comic standpoint? I don't know much about it. I know it was part of the Avengers movie though, right? Alright, Pooba the Great. Sending over $1. Where you at? Right before you started streaming, I was watching Yeet run through Variant 1 with a rank 3 4-star mags. Mags is sup. What is sup? OP, maybe? I mean, yeah, Mags. He's powerful. He's powerful. Oh, super OP. Okay, never mind. I see your other comment. Mags super OP. Yeah, I can get blasted apparently. But I could see that. Yeah, 4-star mags going through Variant 1. I could totally see that, dude. He's making some progress on his account there, man. Heading into the variants. All right, EZ sent it over $1.50. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I have a question about McFabio. I heard that you're not going to bring him back. My question is, when are you going to bring McFabio back? Oh, man. The answer is if it's required for my next title. If Kabam's like, hey, what would the title be called after Thronebreaker? Disposer of waste. I don't know. Where you gotta not only do you have to beat Galactus, you also have to take out the trash, because of course you're the you're the trash man. Like, so both literally and figuratively in the game. You'd also have to start a secondary account and beat the collector on that secondary account. But the account has to be made after the content comes out. This way, if you already have 2 accounts, not good enough. I guess that still wouldn't bring McFabio back, huh? Yeah, he's gone forever. Yeah, I get that people miss McFabio, but he's just chilling on the beach somewhere, man, on his own island. He's loving life. Nesco has the coolest animations, which he was a little better and less of a noodle. Yeah, I wonder if they were thinking that he'd be too difficult of a defender when they made him. Like if they made his abilities too strong or something like that. Because he already is kind of annoying to fight defensively. I don't know. But yeah, I do wish he was a bit stronger, that's for sure. I'm dead here. Oh god. Unless, come on, if I can get combos fast enough to get rid of these debuffs. It's not happening. I could at least heal a little bit. I'm so dead. Yeah. Rip. Hey, still got 2 out of 3. We're continuing. A Thronebreaker is such a BS, man. I will not take any 6-star rank 3 soon. Or Kabam thinks I could take Groot, Guillotine, Winter Soldier, Phoenix, ... Yeah, man. Side note, speaking of McFabio and this Thronebreaker change, listen, I don't think I could make it to beating the Grandmaster in a week's time. But maybe for the next challenge, it is to beat the Grandmaster. And maybe I can still get it done very quickly, even if it takes longer than a week, you know? I'd have to set like a set amount of time though, where it's like, all right, I have 1 month. How far can I get? God, is that possible? See, now I'm just curious. I don't know if it's possible, but I imagine if you get some good RNG with the champions you pull, it might be possible. You start up the new account when some really good events are going on. You pull the right champions. Like I almost got Cav in a week. If I had another couple days, let's say 3 more days. Let's say I could have gotten Cav in 10 days. It might be doable. It'd be rough. We'd have to pull out all the stops on that one, man. That might be doable. But the thing is, I wouldn't get Thronebreaker because there's 0 chance of me getting a rank 3 6-star in that time. Bam's just trying to nerf McFabio, dude. That's what's going on here. Easy, sending over another $1.50 with a cheeseburger. Sam BG, serious question this time. Do you think if the community raises enough hell, they'll take off the stupid must-have rank 3 6-star champ requirements? I mean, yeah. If enough hell was raised, yeah. Do I think the community is gonna raise enough hell? No. It's not that big of a deal. It's, in my opinion, silly to have that requirement, but it's not that big of a deal to be going nuts about, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I feel like even though I don't agree with this change, if I spent enough time talking about it, it would just water down the other complaints that I have that are actual serious issues. This is just like, well, why? Why are you doing this? Was this really necessary? I don't think so. And kind of just leave it at that. You know? But like there's issues with Alliance War that maybe not everyone would agree that they're issues, but I think a lot of people think there's issues with Alliance War. Enough that some sort of change should probably be made there, and that's what they're doing, right? They said they're in those roadmaps that they're kind of going back to the drawing boards on that one. So, okay, good. Let them do that. Speaking of Alliance War things, they need to update their anti-cheat stuff. It seems like there hasn't been any dockings in a very long time, so I don't know what the heck's going on with that, but I feel like that's an issue that's relatively recent. That some people maybe should raise hell about. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I care enough to. But for the people out here really competing, to lose to somebody just because they're using mods or something like that, where they used to get detected and banned and stuff. I mean, stuff always slips through the cracks, right? Cheating's not new. It's never going to go away completely, but I feel like if war was a mode that more people cared about, people would be raising hell about that. Let me just put it that way. Like, it's a big deal that people are just getting away with cheating, you know? Stroking my saber, sending over a buck with a peach butt. Thanks, dude. Saying a naked man arrives at a costume party with a girl on his back. I am a turtle, he says. Who's on your back? That's Michelle. In parentheses, my shell. Ah, get it? Winky face. Oh boy. Stroke him. Yeah, I got it. Boo. Boo. Take a lap. Take Michelle with you. Sorry, maybe that was uncalled for towards Michelle. But still. Boo. BG, keep Cav difficulty tough and challenging and keep these higher goals. Thronebreaker at a high bar. Not everyone gets a participant award. Grind it out and get it done. Next, please. To some extent. To some extent, I definitely agree with that. That's why I say it's not that big of a deal. It's like, yeah, Kabam sets a bar and okay, jump it. That's it. But since it's fresh, you know, it's worth talking about, I guess. But I definitely wouldn't try to raise hell about it, you know? Yo, what's up, man? This is my first time stopping by. Well, Bandit Quixes, am I saying your name right? Welcome. First time stopping by stream and love it. Hope your day's going great. It is going great, man. It was actually a really good day. Hope your day's going well, too. I'm reading a book in Braille. Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. Oh, Charles. Charles, boo. Alright, come on, Cable. God, this is why I didn't want to come to this arena. I gotta go through the infinite streak again, twice in one day. Ugh. Stupid infinite streak. Hello, BG. Will you take Doom to rank 3 instead of Aegon if you have both Awaken and High Sig? And who is your favorite champ? Personally, I would pick Doom over Aegon, yes. but they're different class types, so you wouldn't necessarily have to pick. But I'd take Doom for prestige and just general usefulness. Aegon is, of course, a powerful champion, but his use is a little bit more limited compared to Doom. So if I could only have one, it would be Doom. And I would just use Aegon at rank 2. My favorite champ is Man-Thing. It is said like quick, but with a Z added. Okay. Quick Z. Okay. Dude, you gotta take it easy on those caps and emoji spam. I'm not reading your comment because you're typing in all caps. How many cables has BG fought in Arena the last 10 minutes? Feels like quite a few. It has been a lot. It has been a whole lot of cables. Who even puts cable in the arena like this? Nonsense. BG, did you take up Morningstar just for incursions? No, actually I took up Morningstar for Act 6. The Mystic Gate Path. BG, resolve question for you. What format are your recordings, as I'm unable to get it to see MP3s? My recordings are MP4, which there should be zero issue with. MP3s? I don't know if I've used MP3s, but I can't imagine there'd be an issue with that. I don't know. You might have to Google that one. But yeah, I record everything, almost everything in MP4. What is the Apple recording? It's been a while, but you know, the few times that I do record with my phone, which the last time I did that was at Comic-Con last year, you know, doing like an interview or whatever. But I'm fairly certain that's a different format, and I just forget the format of it. But actually, I convert that to MP4 anyway, so it's basically all MP4. I don't know if there's an issue like this that exists in DaVinci Resolve, but when I first started making videos, I ran into an issue in Sony Vegas that when I was using too many different formats, it would actually crash the program when I went to go render it out. So ever since the early days of making videos, I've tried to make everything the same format if possible. It might have just been an issue with Vegas, but. All right, Seraphim Supreme sending over 2. What's up, dude? Saying, touch me now. Why do you do this? Hashtag tip to tip, hashtag moist. Thank you for the 2. You're a sick man. All right, I think I've cracked the code on all the jokes. It's a conspiracy. They tell you bad jokes to make you have an empty husk reaction? Empty husk reaction. Which in turn makes themselves laugh at your misery. Reverse jokes. What the hell does empty husk reaction mean, though? Is that just a bad reaction? Probably is what's going on. I feel like if I laughed at the jokes, not only would that be a lie, I feel like it would encourage it more. So it's a lose-lose. Alright, dude, Cable, get out of here. Just use my 440 cable with the Apocalypse Synergy in the hardest treasure island, and he's a lot of fun now. Definitely the power he deserves to be at. He's crazy, right? He's so damn strong, dude. That synergy is nutso. What's up, Mike? Yo, BG, only 1.5 million? Gonna take a lot of units if you're gonna hit 250 billion. You're right, dude. It is gonna take a lot of units. Oh, so many units. I guess I'll have to crack open all my battle chips. Dude, can we talk about that? I remember someone recently asking, and I mean, this has been a question for a while, but it was just maybe like a week or two that someone had asked again, like if I thought Kabam should add another title, or I'm sorry, another arena crystal type. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't get the words out. Like a Cavalier arena crystal. And I was saying, like, probably not. It feels unnecessary. And sure enough, they're actually doing it though. I'm really curious to see what that's gonna be. Do you guys think they're gonna update the gold values in there? Or do you guys think it's literally just gonna be you now have a chance at 6-star Punisher? Like, what do you guys think about that? Because maybe there's something I'm missing. Because the reason why I said I don't think Kabam's going to add a new arena crystal anytime soon is because Uncollected, it had a different purpose to it too. You know, players grind arena a lot. Some people make me look like a damn casual arena grinder. There's a lot of arena grinders out there, and you build up a lot of battle chips, and it's annoying having to pop open your battle chips in 2,000 increments compared to the 10,000 increments that, even when you have a ton of battle chips, that still goes pretty fast. And it feels like they don't need to do that again. Right? Like, I don't know if that's going to be part of it. Maybe it would be. Hey, now you need 50,000 battle chips to pop open this one crystal. Oh, God. Dude, it's all riding on that one crystal. Are you going to get units? Are you going to get golds? That'd be crazy. I'd probably do it. Screw it, dude. BG, how would you potentially buff Bishop? Heard he's a good champ, but sucks because he kills himself. I don't know what I'd do for Bishop. I certainly would like to see him buffed in some way. I kind of like the idea where he hurts himself, though. It leads to some interesting interactions, like fighting against him in the Abyss. I haven't done that fight yet, but it seems like it's really fun. I mean, I suppose they could just make that an abyssal ability or something like that. So he might not actually need that, but I don't know. Due to how fast he can build up those prowess, he does need some kind of limiter. I mean, they could have just gave him like a hard cap of 30. I don't really know what I would do to the champion, to be honest, man. He needs some love. He for sure needs some love, but I haven't thought about it enough to be like, oh yeah, you know what this dude needs? He just needs this, he just needs this, and then it'll be a good champ type of thing. I don't know. Usually I'd like to see a few more units and maybe some other goodies. I'm at 1.5 million battle chips currently. I hope these will be applied towards the new crystal. I'm thinking they will be applied to the new crystal. I suppose we don't know for sure. But, I mean, Cody, of course, more units, the better, right? But I don't see it happening. Could be wrong. But I feel like the units is the only thing that's kind of, like, out of the question. It's not going to get buffed. Or if it does get buffed, it'll be, like, such a minuscule change or something like that. But, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I could see the gold getting updated. I could see a 6-star Punisher being added. And that's kind of all I could think of off the top of my head that would get updated for the new crystals. Maybe they're just straight up going to change them in some other way, in some other more major way. And it's not only going to be units and battle chips and Punisher anymore in there. Maybe there'll be a chance for something else special. I don't know. Bishop actually hits hard and is sustainable with the new Professor X and also Storm X synergies. That's right, he did get new synergies, right? Plus being able to get the Horseman abilities doesn't hurt. Yeah, I haven't tried him with all that stuff. So that's fair. He might actually be better than I'm giving him credit for now. But it's tough, man. When you need a lot of synergies, how do you justify putting all that on the team versus a champion that's like just as powerful alone? PG, have you tried using red mags against Weapon X? I have not. I tried him in tier 4 and for some reason his abilities didn't shut down at all and I got wrecked. Interesting. I don't know if he has anything to prevent that, but no, I haven't tried that fight. I think there'll probably be a smallish unit buff, but the crystals would cost 15 or 20k for a larger gamble. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll definitely have to wait and see on that. Do you want to get 5-star Aegon or awaken your 6-star Aegon? Yes. Either one, man. Either one is fine with me. It might technically be better to get the 5-star version because I really only need 5-star version, and then I could like max sig the champion, and yeah, like that'll be fine. And with all the new 5-star sig stones we're getting, it wouldn't even be that big of a resource investment. I could replenish that stock for the next skill champion coming out or something like that. But oh, and then the other thing I was gonna say, and then it would allow me to save my tier 5 skill catalyst for a higher prestige option or something like that. But that said, I don't like a lot of the skill champions in this game. So Aegon, his prestige isn't that bad, right? Let me go check Aunt May. I actually forget how his prestige is looking at the 6-star. I know he's not at the top of the list or anything, but just show more. It's quite a ways down there. Let's look at just the skill champs. Yeah, he's number 10 on the list. I mean, here's the thing about Aegon too. I feel like he's going to be useful for other challenges to come. 10,461. Oh, this is rank 5 stars, by the way. I just realized that. I was like, why is the prestige number so low for a 6-star? Really? But okay. It's quite a ways down. Let's go to 6-star. So he's still number 10. Okay. Yeah, man. Either way, I'd be happy. Because I don't. There's no other real like. Look. Let me just go back to this list real quick. I don't have a strong desire to rank up any of these champions that are above Aegon. You know? I'm not saying they're all bad. Obviously, Nick Fury is very powerful. Thor's got monstrous prestige. Stealth Spidey's has his uses, and his prestige is quite high. You know, you can call out some things for some of those other champions on the list too. But I still don't have like this strong desire to rank up any of them. So I'm okay with the 5 or 6-star version. Do you think they will add 6-star arena boosts in the real? I hope not. Unless they do it in a way that you're still, like, you're not sacrificing any kind of gold or unit gain to get them. Like, if they, like, here's something they could do. They could, let's say the percentage to pull units is 20%. I don't remember what the exact percentage is, right? It says it in the description, but let's just say it's 20%. 20% to get units, 70% chance to get gold and 10% chance to get Punisher. Yeah, these are definitely not the right percentages. But anyway, if you want to change the reward structure, you'd still have to leave the 20% chance to get units and the 10% chance to get Punisher, and you adjust that 70% gold chance and drop it down to 50%, but increase the individual gold that you get out of the crystals so that over the long run it's still giving you the same amount of gold, but now you also have a 20% chance to pull X, you know, whether that be boost or whatever else. You'd have to do it like that if they were gonna add something, because otherwise I wouldn't want that to replace the gold or units or anything. So I grinded for Magneto since I don't have to do the Apocalypse grind. Thankfully, yeah, man. Totally forgot. I really don't like White Magneto much. Cool pre-fight though sometimes. Yeah, man. I mean, it's all about the pre-fight, really. And his other abilities. It's not, I mean, not just the pre-fight. Mike, that's like, I don't know. He's an important champion to have. So it's good that you grinded for him. I'm sure you won't regret it. Like this synergy here is pretty powerful, dude. Metal champions plus 8% attack rating. I'm sorry. Hero champions plus 8% attack rating, and metal champions plus 10% ability accuracy. That's pretty nice, man. To have all that just in a whoever else on the team kind of thing, you know. So that's cool. And then yeah, the pre-fight. The rest of the stuff, I don't remember what else is useful here. There might be some stuff, I don't know. But those are the big things, of course. Six-star arena boosts in Supreme Solar Crystal. Yeah. Those are in the Supreme Solar Crystal. Orange Juice sent it over a couple of euros saying... last minute ding done. Also happy birthday. Is that meant to be ding dong or is it actual ding done? Are you saying like the stream is ding done? Something like that. Either way, Orange Juice, thank you very much for the 2, even though it's not my birthday. Yeah, that ability accuracy is really nice. Good stuff for Apocalypse and Guardian, too. You know, I wonder if there's ever a situation where a node reduces our ability accuracy. And we just want to kind of recoup that a little bit. With a synergy like that. I don't know. Be honest, Brian, were you late today? Shark. How well do you know me? The day ends in Y, so of course I was late. Ryan says Sig 200, my Sig 120 Omega or Sig 100 Aegon. I run suicides. Omega. For sure, go with Omega. Aegon's fine at Sig 100. What was your first 6-star? Nebula. I gotta take her up to rank 2. Brian, just a quick reminder before you head out tonight. I love you. Aw, Mcoc. Just did 3K prestige. All right, man. Moving up in the world. Moving up in the battle realm. Looks like our roster is Green Goblin, duped OG Spidey, and Squirrel Girl. Sure, she's decent, but overall it's terrible. A bit, yeah. You haven't got the best luck, but hang in there, man. You get some better pulls eventually. It's fine getting ignored. I'm used to it. He. Your last message is Shark. All right, what do we have here? Honestly, for Bishop, specifically having these synergies is worth having those team slots full. He can start the fight with Special 2 or Special 3 basically, and as a horseman, it's really easy to close out fights. Don't you have him as a dupe 6-star BG? I sure do. Worth playing around with for testing if you ever get those new synergies. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I think I still have access to him on the content creator beta, if I'm not mistaken. So I just haven't done it yet, but maybe I'll do that. Usually, who would you pump Sigs into, Void or Red Guardian? I want to eventually get them both to max Sig. Void, I would personally go with. As always, depends on, you know, what content you're going up against and blah, blah, blah. But Void, in my opinion, is just a more important champion to have. All right, on that note, guys, it is getting to be pretty late, and I think it's time to call it here. Shout out to Ronin for being tonight's biggest D. Gotta love Ronin, man. X4 Loki. Used to be in the same battle group together. He was an officer and all that. So yeah, man. Gotta love the Ronin, dude. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. Definitely appreciate all the other support that you guys have always shown. Thank you very much. My bad, it is MP4s. It won't accept it, and I've tried every kind of conversion. Really? I don't know, man. That's strange. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'd have to see it to maybe understand more, but I don't know. Could try Googling if you haven't, but you probably already have. Sorry, I can't be more helpful, man. But all right, yeah, I am gonna head out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Let's see. Do we do a day stream? Ooh, possible day stream. I'll put it at a 51% chance. Hey, it's higher than 50, all right? But all right, on that note, I will see you lovely people later. Wait, last minute super chat from Black Iraq War Veteran sending over 4. Thank you, dude. Saying, who's a more powerful champ, Red Mags or Professor X? I would say, until proven otherwise, Red Magneto. Professor X is still new. So, you know, given time, things can be discovered and all that. But I would say for the time being, I would give it to Red Mags. Red Magneto is very powerful, man. So, yeah. Just in general. I mean, maybe they should buff Professor X. Maybe he should be stronger than Red Mags. Who's stronger in the comics? Because obviously they're like, you know, they go toe to toe from time to time. But I don't know who's actually stronger. Is there anything like that in the comics that we know for sure? Like one is actually, maybe shouldn't even say it, because maybe I know there's not a lot of comic readers in here, but there's certainly some, and maybe that would be a spoiler for certain comics. I don't know. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Magneto generally, they're pretty equal IMO, both very equal in different ways. Who's stronger between who? Magneto and my pal Xavier, my best bud Xavier, my childhood friend Xavier. I don't know why it's so important that he's my buddy, but it is. But okay, all right. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.